Navratri is a 9-day, 9-night goddess celebration. Navaratri, 9 nights, special magical nights when it is said that the divine feminine descends from a celestial sphere through the moon rays. It begins on the dark, no moon night, but then as gradually the moon beams and the moonlight increases with every following day, there is more and more grace that descends and more Shakti or goddess power that ascends from within. So it is said that over these 9 nights, throughout our planet Earth, anybody who is listening to special goddess stories, who are activating their 9 chakras, who are chanting 9 types of mantras, they become especially connected to the goddess essence, which is literally the essence of empowerment, of love and joy, of pleasure and prosperity, and finally of peace and serenity, and the deep joy that comes from spiritual self-recognition. All this is possible through the Navratri celebration, which I lead, and I've been leading this for over a decade. And seekers from all over the world have joined me, and they join me again and again for the simple reason that the 9 goddess stories, the 9 special chakra activating practices, the 9 mantras and the 9 mudras or yogic practices change and transform something significant within these people. If you were to join me for Navratri, you shall find that you're going to work. You are engaging in the same old relationships. Some may even be very tired and depleting relationships, but something is changing within you. You're no longer responding in the same way, or people's rejection or behaviors are no longer sensitizing you or frustrating you as much. Why? Because for 10-15 minutes in the morning, you are listening to these magical stories that awaken the goddess within you and her powers and her abilities. For a few minutes, you're listening to those mantras, which are supposed to be special sounds. And whether you understand Sanskrit or not, these sounds touch different regions of your brain and your nervous system and make you resilient, make you less inflamed, more happy. You sleep better. You feel more creative, more restful. And that is why millions of people all over earth celebrate Navratri. And don't just take my word for it. You can check that out. Why? Because it's a special time. It's a confluence of seasons, of planets. There's astrological, geological, astronomical, and of course, spiritual and psychological confluence of too many energies and a beautiful, awesome Shakti potential or power potential is just waiting to be taken advantage of. All you have to do is show up. Listen to those stories that I shall share with you that has transformed my life and the life of countless students. And maybe now it's your turn. Navratri is also a time to go inward. It's also a time to maybe contemplate, journal, meditate, connect with that divine feminine essence everywhere in nature and within you as your own true self. Through the practices, meditations, festivals, and rituals that I have grown up with in my lineage that I lead today that goes back 2,000 years in India. And through those special teachings goddess teachings in which I was ordained as a priestess and a magic storyteller, you too can touch something special deep inside you. And you don't have to sign up to be a Hindu or even know much about Hindu goddesses. You just have to have a beating heart that wants to be done with pain and suffering and wants to be held and protected by goddesses like Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, and their very special 9 avatars or expressions. One goddess for each day, one mantra for each day, one special story for each day, 10 to 15 minutes a day, and you're done. You're done with struggle, suffocation, and subservience forever. Navratri is a time that has been uplifting women and people of all genders. Anyone who is ready to transform, to grow up, show up, and truly be their true goddess essence. And maybe now Navratri has arrived for you.